I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. COVID-19 vaccine appointments have been temporarily halted in Flagler County. John Arking reports.
Residents seeking updates about COVID-19 vaccination appointments had been encouraged to text Flagler COVID to 888-777. But as of Wednesday, they were getting messages that no more appointments were available. Flagler County Emergency Management Director Jonathan Lord.
So that text alert system is working great. We have approaching, as of recently, we just looked, we're approaching 7,000 registrants in that. And again, it's voluntary to do, but it's the first place we will hit when we have opening appointments again. We're not going to receive 6,000 vaccines anytime soon, so I know when that alert goes out, when we're able to finally send it out, the majority of the people will not be able to make an appointment, unfortunately, because, again, we're limited by that. But the reason we sent the alert out today is, we're still getting a lot of phone calls from folks asking for appointments, so we're trying to do our best to set expectations based on assumptions that we have of when we may see vaccines or will not receive vaccines, and we are pretty sure that we will not see more vaccines this week, so we wanted to let people know, basically, that unfortunately there's really no point in calling at this point in time, because all we can tell you is, sorry, we don't have appointments available.
While vaccination appointments have been curtailed for now, COVID-19 testing will continue weekdays between 1:30 and 3 at the site across from 120 Airport Road. Further details can be found at flaglercounty.org and clicking on the COVID-19 link. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
Another suspected drug home is shut down in Palm Coast's B section. Sheriff Rick Staley says his deputies launched an undercover operation after tips from a concerned citizen.
When you see something, you say something, and that gets us to the location, and we do our best to then raid the house and shut down a poison peddler in your neighborhood so that you don't have to deal with that crap. So we did it again. Call us with your tips or email us tips@flaglersheriff.com.
Deputies arrested 34-year-old Michael Jackson in the raid on Big Bear Lane, where they say they found pills, THC concentrate, and drug paraphernalia. Jackson was charged with drug possession and is being held on $5,500 bail. A familiar voice heard here on WNZF spoke out during public comment at Tuesday night's special Palm Coast City Council meeting on development on the former Matanzas Golf Course site. Toby Tobin, editor of GoToby.com and host of Real Estate Matters on WNZF, expressed concerns about ambiguity in the ordinance.
The Land Development Code does not adequately prescribe a view-protected zone. This is clearly a defective ordinance with way too much room for interpretation. Uncertainty is the crabgrass in the lawn of development. The staff reports it admits that it is clear that new development does not need to be completely out of view and may be visible from existing properties. Apparently, a view-protected zone does not have any relationship to what you can actually see from a resident's backyard.
The Lakeview Estates development that will bring more than 250 homes to the former golf course ultimately passed in a vote 3-2.
I support the developer's plan. I think it's reasonable. I think it's well thought out and responsible. But your decision should include a clear direction to staff to bring forward a more tightly defined view-protected zone.
Real Estate Matters is heard every Saturday at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 9 a.m. right here on WNZF.
Could Palm Coast become an education hub? Dr. Matt Swanson is the Vice President of Business Operations for Jacksonville University, and he says yes.
You'll have two universities, one private, one public. You'll have a state college, and you'll have the K-12 school system. And so all within one region in the Palm Coast Town Center within a short distance of each other once everything is up and running.
Dr. Swanson said it's a true educational hub. It will go from kindergarten to doctoral degree and will enrich the area by helping people here improve their education and skills. Swanson said that it will also help area organizations grow as well. Tomorrow, where's it going to be? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.